Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we got out of prison. We busted out of prison in Guardia Castle in 1000 AD. And while we made it out of the castle, we ended up being cornered in the forest. And when we got cornered, we found a gate. And we had to do the unthinkable and jump into that gate, not knowing where or when it would take us. And where it or when it took us, it ain't good. So, the only place left to go is to the north, where Lab 16 is, because that's the only place that there is left to go. As you can see, there are some thunderclap flashes that you will see if you're out here long enough. And if I remember correctly, it is possible to lose health just all of a sudden while you're out here. But I can't remember if it actually happened as a kid, when I played the game as a kid, or if I was just imagining things. Like, do you have to stand still for it to happen? Do you have the double flash happen? Like, it didn't happen here. Maybe I just made it up in my head entirely. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Lab 16, which has some pretty awesome music. There are rats running around. You do not want to run into them, because if you do, you'll lose a tonic, and that can be pretty bad. Anyway, new enemies. Octopod, the two brown or blue things that popped up out of the meat eater, and the meat eater itself. You want to take out the meat eater first, because it will heal the enemy party. And yeah, let's burn this thing. There we go. Now we can take on the tougher octopods. And I was hoping for a critical hit there. And we'll be getting ethers from these battles. And hey, we managed to get a thing out of that. And as long as you don't run directly into the rats, they won't take your stuff. And I almost bit the bullet and lost a tonic there. But we got a new accessory out of that chest. Yes, there are chests here. It's called the Berserker. And the Berserker can be used by any party member. And while it brings up hit and defense, it also makes it so that the person equipping it not only has red skin, like actual blood red skin, but they automatically attack whenever it's their turn. It does make them go berserk like a berserker from the Final Fantasy series, after all. Can be useful. I never use it. Anyway, new enemy over here. The craters. These things can shoot molten rocks at you, and they could probably hit more than one person with it. But if they're all in groups like that, you can easily take them out. Which means all the meat eater has to heal is itself. And we're getting a lot of gold out of this. I'm about to say I may have to take a tonic loss there, but nope. And when you approach this chest, you get 2 more octopods and meat eater. And as much as I would like to take out the octopods, nah, we're gonna we're going to take care of the meat eater first like we did last time. And wow, flames do not work on those things. Yeah, you're better off using physical attacks on these octopods, and they can steal health from you. They can absorb your health and make it part of their health. Not fun. And Chrono is now to level 9. What level was Marl at now? 8? Yeah, she's at 8 now. And we have another load sword for Chrono. The game gives you 2 load swords. They must really want you to have a load sword at this point in the game. And, yeah, you want to gun it to get past that rat. And there's a load bow, which we can equip on Marl. Attack goes up 18. Or goes up 18. It goes up from 18 to 21, so it goes up 3. I can't even count in English to save my life. Usually I can't speak it. And now we have 2 of each this time around. And as much as I would like... Okay, cool. They've healed. We weren't able to do any damage anyway. And from here, we want to focus on one of the meat eaters. I've always wanted to use that attack on the octopods, but I wanted to wait until I was in position to hit more than one at one time with Fire Whirl. And by taking care of the meat eaters, they can't heal each other. And we're getting quite a few ethers. And you can see where the roads are, where the sewers were. Not sure what all these walls were supposed to be. Maybe they were buildings at one time. I mean, that little square-looking thing makes it look like it may have been a building at one time. Anyway, let's go ahead and carry on. And I inch to the north a little bit just to slowly see if I could hit all 5 of these guys at one time. But sadly they don't. And sadly we couldn't. And these things do move. But they don't seem to be in an attacking mood. And 75 experience points and 175 experience for both. And I want to recenter myself so that way I don't run into a mouse. Whew. And we have some new enemies here. There's one in the lower right hand corner, and there's 2 near this destroyed car. When we approach the car, these things come to life. Shadow. These things can slow you down with their screech attack. And you also cannot hit them with physical attacks. You must use attacks like Slash or Flame Toss to hit them. 14 experience points, 150 gold. They don't drop any items though. And, hey, traffic light. And an ether, even though we've been getting plenty. Now, if you walk past this thing, you will have to fight it. It's a mutant. Pretty powerful, pretty hardy, and it can do a little bit of damage. And it can also absorb your HP and make it its own. Much like the octopus enemies. The octopods. These things also have 300 hit points. Also, I want to heal Marl real quick. Good thing I did. And these things can do quite a bit of damage. But so can we. You definitely want to get a critical hit on a mutant if you can. 22 experience points, 30 gold. Not much you can get out of a mutant, unfortunately. And if you go to this corner, you'll face 3 more shadows. Can I do it? Yes, I can, now that they've moved into place. At least, I mean, even the shadows give more than the mutants. And, oh boy. Well, we won't be able to hit multiples at a time, unfortunately. I do want to get rid of them. I do want to get rid of the one near Chrono. And can I get one of these things any further? No, I guess I can't. Good thing we have some ethers, if it comes down to it. And Marl is up a level again. I'm pretty sure she's at 9. 9, 9, and 9. Excellent. And there's another one of these things. One of these mutants. Let me see if I can do it. I want to see if I can do it. And it only does 161. Fine. Still makes it a little easier to take him down, though. But we should be able to take out this mutant with that last shot from the bow. And yeah, it's a shame that the mutants are forced. Well, at least that second battle you do have to do. But the first one is optional, but you still don't get much from these things. So anyway, we can go to the Eris Dome, or we can go to the sewer access. I'm going to bust out a shelter, and we're going to go to the sewer access. While you have to go in here later in the game also kind of expects you to go through here now because of some of the treasures that you can get.
Bandits! Let's report to Sir Crowley.
And from here, we can do a little bit of exploring. But we run into some enemies. We run into the Egders, the little egg-looking things. And we run into a Nerade, which looks like one of the Zoras from the Zelda games. The Nerades will hit you with water attacks, while the Egders can hit you up close and also try to eat you and eat some of your HP. Nice critical hit there, Chrono. I also believe that the Nereds can hit you with lightning too. Now, this part is optional for this point of the game. If you go into it later, you can get everything here, but it'll be a lot easier and the treasures will be a little more worthless. Also, 2 Nerades here. 2 fishmen. Believe it or not, this is a one-time only battle here in the sewer access area. Can I do Fire Whirl? No. I was really hoping I could do both of those enemies in at the same time with Fire Whirl, but that ain't happening. But at least I lucked out and got 2 critical hits with Chrono there, so that works. 44 experience points, 200 gold. Nice battle. And by completing this battle, we get to meet these 2 brown frogs. The boss and the underling.
There was a bridge here. I saw it. Ribbit. Fool. Ribbit. There's nothing here. But it's true, Ribbit. Something's coming. Let's scram, Ribbit.
And when you go over here to this ladder that they went down, you'll get a one-time conversation. This is a town on the spooky side. This is an eerie place. I got a bad feeling about this. You can come in here later in the game with more characters and get other bits of dialogue. Not like they matter, but at least that's there. And from here, if we go to the left, once we go down the ladder, there's a diary. Here's the last page. It's all over. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. I'd rather have my gun scraped than to have to fight these fiends. So if you stay quiet the whole time and don't interact with anything, you'll get no battles. Let's do everything the wrong way! Because we need the experience and stuff. Alright. Can we do Fire Whirl here with these 2 enemies? Yes! And it's enough to take them down. We're still gonna get our butts handed to us if we don't heal around here, though. So we do want to make it a priority to heal while we're doing all these battles. Besides, we're gonna need the money anyway. And if you press A on the can, you get 4 of these things. Yeah, these are nasty if you go in here early in the game. And hoo boy, we are getting wasted with water spells. Oh, there's the lightning spell. And that hurts even more than the water does. So let us use our whirl, do some real healing, and see if we can't hit anything with Hypno Wave. Ooh, no effect. Not like I really use Hypno Wave all that often, but still. And that'll take care of that. I wonder if I can get my hands, or I wonder if I can get a critical hit. That would be nice. And they seem to be attacking Chrono with the lightning more often than not. Not sure why that is. Oh, now they're attacking Marl. Can I hit? I can. I'm not sure if I want to, though. Okay, they've given it a rest as far as the lightning attacks are concerned. And that'll take care of that. 88 experience points and 400 G. Chrono levels up again. We are now at level 10 with the guy. Now if you press A on the cheese, you'll get another battle. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. There we go. You have to be like right on the right spot. Also, the rat is now an enemy. And I thought I could hit the narrate and the rat at the same time. The rat will just jump at you. And, I was wrong. You can hit the narrate on the left and the rat at the same time. Well, that makes things easier. And that should be that as far as that battle is concerned. Hey, a save point. Maybe we can actually do something here. Nuts! Okay. We got 3 more of these things. I don't suppose we can hit all of these with Fire Whirl. No, we cannot. Ugh. What if I can hit them with flames? Well, that's a little better. You know what? Luke is at 47 HP. Let's go ahead and use our whirl there and fix that real quick. Glad we did. That almost would have destroyed her. Okay. And Flame Toss is still working against the Nereids, but not doing as well as I would like. Oh, there we go. I can do more damage with Flame Toss than I can with a critical hit. Well, that's not very encouraging. But we've done all the optional battles in this room, so let's go up this ladder. And, oh boy, great. These things. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Well, this will make things a little easier. Bonk. Alright. 36 experience points. Luca levels up. Those things don't drop any gold. Also, there should be a switch around here somewhere. And if you walk into this part of the wall, you can reach it and get to this door. And by walking through this part of the wall, you can get to this door and walk through it. And this triggers another cutscene.
Press the switch and the bridge opens, Ribbit. So switch on, Ribbit. Ribbit. It's out of reach, Ribbit.
Here's an idea. How about one of you gets on top of the other and then you hit the switch that way?
And you call yourself a frog, Ribbit, Gribbit. Someone's coming. Let's scram, Gribbit.
Where'd they head off to? No one really knows. Also, we were there where that open chest is earlier. And we have a rage band. This I want to put on Chrono. 50% counterattack rate. What happens is, if I have this equipped on somebody, they get hit, there's a 50% chance that they are going to strike back with a physical attack. I am actually willing to put this on Chrono because he is our power guy for the moment. Well, he will be for a good amount of the game. And so I would like to do some real damage whenever possible.
The 3 of them are almost here. coming through the sewer like they own it. They must have a death wish. We shall teach them a lesson. Let's show them. Just let them come through here. They'll be chopped liver.
Huh?
I'll shred ya.
First off, we're going to do Wara Whirl. And I'm going to use Flame Toss on Crawley. And Crawley can do quite a bit of damage to you. That slam attack takes you down to 1 HP, which is not fun. And ooh. Okay. Thankfully, we have a revive for times like this. And I can use Aura on you. Perfect. And maybe I should have used Flame Toss again. And I'll let Chrono do the Rage Band thing. That way he can get a shot in. I'm going to go ahead and use Aura on him so that way he doesn't get absolutely smacked by that. That works. I should have used Fire Whirl on him. I should have used Fire Whirl on Crawley. Well, I'll get my chance now. There we go. Never worried. And we get 100 experience points and 500 G. And a mid-ether. Marl is up to level 10 now, I believe. Indeed she is. We are all at level 10 now. So let's go ahead and go through here. And I believe this fight is one time only. I could be wrong on that. And actually, that was a terrible idea. I don't know why I did that. I forget they're not, no, they're. This enemy is good to use flames on. That's right. All right, we're good now. Couldn't remember if I needed to use flames on them or not. Well, that Nair's going down. And 80 experience points and 200 G. Very nice. Now that ladder leads out of here. And we can hit this switch to make a complete loop out of here. And this chest contains the Bolt Sword. The Bolt Sword is also known as the Thunderblade in the DS versions and beyond. It's not actually made out of bolts, it's just a Thunderblade. And it's more powerful than the Load Sword. Not sure if it has thunder properties though. Anyway, let's get up here. There are some things here that we can do. We can check out Death Peak. And if we do that, we need to run all the way over here and press A right here to get a power tab. We won't be able to do much in Death Peak until later in the game. But for right now, we also want to go into the Keeper's Dome. Now, what we're about to do here is plenty optional. And if you press A on this computer terminal, you can make the screen do a thing. And you can talk to these things. I am pleased you think me worthy, O wise one. I await your final program code. Now, don't go getting all emotionally on my... Boy, I can't even speak to save my life. Now, don't go getting all emotional on me, critter. Back to work now. Shala, I've missed you so. No! You must not climb Death Peak. Wouldn't make it very far anyway. It has to be the right time. And they have to show you the way. Say, did you see my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird. I designed and built them both. He is a little off the deep end. Or he can't see or something. Either way, this guy is a little weird. Also, there's a door here. But just like the doors in Bangor and Trondome, we can't open it. And that's all that we can do here. So, let us go back through the sewer access. How are we doing on things? Not very well. I'm going to go ahead and use another shelter. And I have quite a bit of money. So next time I go out to buy some items, I will definitely do that. In the meantime and in between time, we need to get out of here. And the Nereid's gone. Or it was never here to begin with. I did this battle minutes ago and I can't remember what happened in it. At least we had the Rage Band on Chrono. I should also use that power tab on Chrono here. Make him a little more powerful. Bring his base power up a little bit. And from here, as much as I would like to do the battles again, we're not doing that. We're just going to speed through here like nothing's going to happen. And then we're going to go up this ladder. Oh, I could have went this way, I think. I could have went that way. Oh well. But you can tell that, one, you can skip all those battles in that one section, and two, the Nereids here only show up the one time and that's it. Also, there is no bridge leading to Crawley, and there's no way to make it open or anything. But we are now in front of Eris Dome. And we... Oh, shoot, I should probably show off Exchange. So, yeah, I mentioned this in... What was it? Part 3 of the Let's Play? You can use the up and down buttons on the D-pad and the A button to switch Luca and Marl's positions. You won't be able to move Chrono, though. You won't be able to take him out of the leader position. At least not for the majority of the game, anyway. But that is a thing that you can do. Anyway, we can now go ahead and save our game in front of the Eris Dome, which is where we're going to go to next time. Join me next time where we enter the Eris Dome. And also check out those other ruins that are nearby. Yes, we did see some ruins. I didn't point them out, but now I have. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!